my name is Maddie, and depending on what platform you're watching this on, this may be the first time you've heard my voice or seen my face. I wanted to talk to you guys about a book I'm currently writing, Artemis Academy. I've posted a video about it and a picture slideshow on Instagram, but I'm going to share as many details as I can without crossing into spoiler territory. Artemis Academy is an isekai, poking fun at a lot of tropes that are in urban fantasy genres, mainly TV shows that I grew up with watching and rewatching from the late 90s to the early 2000s. Our main character is Rose Jones. She's from our world. For those that don't know, isekai means someone from our world goes into a fantasy genre. You will most commonly see this word used to describe animes, of which I'm a very big fan of. Rose Jones has brown hair and hazel eyes, and she is very blunt, stubborn, and very chaotic. At the start of the story, she is 17. I have a reference. 17 years old, and she's a senior in high school. The character whose body she's isekai'd into is Marie Aspen, the true main character of the book she really liked, Artemis Academy, of which it shares the same name with my book. May Aspen is described as being very quiet and soft-spoken. She was a ballet dancer. She has white hair and blue eyes. She is a senior at the beginning of the story, roughly 17 to 18. Her best friends were Nicholas and Benny. Nicholas Carvana, better known as Nicky, is 17 or 18 at the beginning of the story, a senior in high school. In the story itself, he becomes a witch, a very powerful one. He is a big fan of soccer, and he's on the Artemis Academy soccer team. He has brown curly hair and hazel eyes. He is very friendly, protective, and helpful, and he's a bit of an overthinker. I myself have ADHD, and I gave him how my ADHD functions of how I overthink things. Our next character is William Billy Argent. Billy is a vampire, and I love to write him, but he's so fun to hate. He's roughly looks 17 in this story, but he's a lot older than that. He has curly brown hair and maroon eyes. Like I said, he's not great at the beginning of the story. He's a jerk, but lovable jerk. Our next main character is Evan Mayfield. He is a hunter, and he is a senior in high school, just like everyone else I've mentioned, 17 to 18 in age. He has curly hair and green eyes. He is very caring, and very observant, like a hunter would be. He's quiet, but not in the same way that Marie was. Evan's quiet, and he uses not talking to observe his surroundings to get a better read on things. But when he talks, he carries a big punch. Very early in the book, he becomes a werewolf. The next character I will talk about is Alice Mayfield, Evan's younger sister. She is a junior, a year younger than everyone else I've mentioned, roughly 16. She is on the archery team, and she has ginger hair and blue eyes. She's very friendly, very hyperactive, and very kind. And while she's innocent and compared to a lot of other characters when the book starts, she's not stupid. She's just as observant as her brother, and when shit needs to get done, she will stop at nothing to get it done. Final character I can talk about without crossing into spoiler territory is Lewis Aspen. He is the youngest of the cast of characters from my book, and he is Murray Aspen, the original main character of Artemis Academy's younger brother. He has black hair, hazel eyes, and he is very sneaky, very eccentric, and pretty much he has been through some stuff. But in spite of that, he is very kind. The location that Artemis Academy takes place in is Artemis, Maine. Not a real place, but it's the hotspot for paranormal and the main location of this story. Artemis Academy is the school of which they all go to. It's a private school, and the uniforms include a white button-down with green stitching on the collar of a bow and arrow, black knee-high, knee-length skirts or shorts, and a green tie. Additionally, students can wear a turquoise suit jacket, dark green cardigan, or a bright green jacket. And that is everything that I have written so far. I have pictures of 2 of the uniforms that I used a generator on Pinterest. You can't really see it that well, but roughly that's what it would look like. All students live on campus, 2 per a room, with a small bathroom and a kitchenette. At this school, roughly 5,000 students attend. As I have mentioned, this is an urban fantasy. In this book, unless I change my mind, the main supernaturals that will be seen are witches, vampires, and werewolves. While this may be subject to change, I have written them to my liking, so it's not the standard stuff for each of these species. I hope you've enjoyed me sharing a bit about the characters and the world of Artemis Academy, and I hope you stick around while I work on this story.